Hi everyone, very good morning. Today our topic is how to design load testing, stress testing, endurance testing, spike testing, volume testing in Apache JMeter tool. Okay, in most of the time in performance testing, there are five types of major testings you need to do for in every real time. Okay, one is load testing, stress, endurance, spike, and volume testing. There are total five types of testing. Now, first of all, you need to understand the what is the use of you need to run the type of test and what is our objective. Okay, first you need to understand. First one, load testing. Okay, in load testing means it's expected load to check the application performance or behavior. How much time is given the response is known as load testing. Okay, load testing means it's expected load only, but you need to check the application performance or behavior, how much time you need to give the response. That purpose you need to perform the load testing. Most of the applications you need to perform the load testing. It's a high priority, first one. And coming to second one, stress testing. Stress testing means unexpected load to check the application performance or behavior. To find the breakdown point, which time server is down, is known as stress testing. Okay, stress testing main impact is one is unexpected load. You need to check the application performance or behavior, and you need to find the breakdown point. You need to see breakdown point. Breakdown point means the users keep on increasing to the load in what duration and what time. What duration, what time, how much of user load point of view the server is not able to respond, any response is not able to given, and the server is hanging, sometime crashed. The you need to find out the specific point, and you need to note down the how much of user load that time you need to running. Okay, first how much of user load and how much duration the test is executed. Another backend servers, what is the CPU, memory, network, latency, how much of utilization you need to done. You need to check all the details, you need to provide to the under test. That is the main intention. You need to find out the breakdown point for stress testing. After third one, it's a endurance testing. Another name is called longer duration testing. Okay, longer duration testing. Okay, endurance testing, another name called longer duration testing. Okay, now endurance testing means it's a expected load to check the application performance or behavior. To find the memory leakage point is known as endurance testing. Okay, this is also it's a expected load only, but you need to run the longer duration of testing, and you need to find out the our main objective. You need to find the memory leakage point. Memory leakage point means whenever you run the expected load for long duration, if for any time you able to find the memory leakage means you will receive the out of memory errors. Okay, whenever you receive the out of memory error, that is the memory leakage you need to find out. Okay, duration of testing, I'm just for example only I will given minimum 3 hours, maximum 3 days. That is every project, every application based on your web app db server hardware configuration based on your requirement based keep on changing the duration. In my experience I will executed one is 3 hours, one is 8 hours, one is 24 hours I'm executed. But every project based on the application requirement, you keep on 3 4 days also, it's a keep on 1 week also, it's a keep on running. Okay, that is keep on based on the your requirement based, you need to run that one. Okay, how much duration you sufficient they, based on that one you need to run. Okay, this is only for example only. Okay, it's not a constant one. Another one, spike testing. Spike testing means in spike testing means it's expected load to check the application performance or behavior. To find the abnormal condition means up and downs is known as spike testing. Okay, whenever you need to application is running and the specific period or specific time suddenly it's a huge Spike, huge spike means the more number of users you need to using the specific time. That time how the server will be responded means how the server will be behavior, that is only abnormal condition or up and downs. Okay, that time server how we need to respond, that is only spike testing you need to achieve this way. Sorry. And last one, it's a volume testing. Volume means it's a database testing. Okay, volume testing means it's a database testing. Another one, our terminology. Okay, now the volume testing means expected load to check the database server performance or behavior, how much time is given the response for server is known as volume testing. Okay, that is the volume testing. Means now load, stress, endurance, spike testing will directly hit to the WebDB servers. First, you need to hit to the web server. After, you need to moving to the application server based on the request. After database server and database, whatever data you required, you will fetch to the in web. And application to web will be displayed. But volume testing, it's only displayed will directly hit to the only database. Okay, it's only hit to directly database, and that is also it's a expected load only, right? In expected load, keep on request database request will sending to database server. The database how we need to behave and how much time he will give the response. That is only our main objective. Okay, there are totally performance testing, five types of testing. One is load, stress, endurance, and spike and volume testing. At the same time, in performance testers, these are all the questions also. It's interview questions also. What is the load testing, stress, endurance, spike, and volume testing? And some people will ask, um, what is the difference between load and endurance testing or load and stress testing? In your experience, how you need to design the load, stress, endurance, spike, and volume testing, and what type of testings you will perform, and what are the element used you need to design in JMeter, load runner, whatever tool you mentioned in your resume. Okay, but next step I will showing how we need to design also. Okay, this is for in general information, what is what and what is our objective, you need to test the application. Okay. Okay, total five types of testing you understand now. Now you need to moving to the in tool JMeter tool, how you need to design this one. Okay, you can see I am already designed all types of around five types of testing. um, okay, how you need to get these thread groups, right? You can see just in test plan, just right click, add thread and thread group, right? But it's available JP update JC thread, stepping thread group, JP update JC ultimate thread group. There are two types of thread groups only I am using. Whenever in your system it's not available these two, stepping thread group, ultimate thread group, that time what you need to do, right? You can open the Google Chrome. Okay, now you can go to the same, you can open any one browser and you can type to the um, JMeter, otherwise download JMeter plugin manager. Okay, there is a first link only. Okay, just click on plugin manager. You can see installation and usage, right? There is a one jar file available. You can see there is a one jar file. Just you can click on this jar file, the file will be downloaded. Okay, you no need to extract anything, it's only jar file only available. You can download it, jar file. Once you download the jar file, right, after you can go to the JMeter. Okay, JMeter lib folder, ext folder. In ext folder you can see I'm already pasted. Okay, I'm already pasted, right? JMeter plugin manager 1.8. Okay, same, just whatever jar file you downloaded, right, just copy and paste it. Okay, once you pasted the JMeter plugin manager 1.8, after, okay, after what you need to do, right, once pasted you can go to the JMeter, go to file, there is a restart button available, right, just click on restart. Once the restart is done, you can go to test plan, add, go to thread, and you can see stepping thread group, ultimate thread group, now it's available. Okay, same steps you can follow, you also able to get. Okay, now how you need to design to the first load testing. Okay, in load testing, right, first of all you can see jp upgrade gc stepping thread group load testing. Okay, this is the load testing. This is the way in general you need to design this one. Okay, the ramp up, ramp down, and some period I will provide it. Okay, I'm using for designing for load testing purpose, I'm using the element called otherwise plugin called stepping thread group. Okay, stepping thread group. Okay, this is the way you need to design this one. It's a very simple, you can see total 100 threads. Wait, I did not provide any wait for the, it's a 0 seconds only. Then start also 0 only. Directly I will provided next add 10 threads every 10 seconds. 10 threads every 10 seconds you need to add, there is no ramp up. Okay, I will provide it. This is sample purpose only. And whole load 10 minutes means 600 seconds. And finally you need to stop 10 threads every 10 seconds, same ramp up and same ramp down, and this is the 10 minutes of the period. Okay, this is the way you need to design for the your load in JMeter stepping thread group user 2. You can design the load testing and you can achieve your goal. Means load testing main goal is it's a expected load, in expected load, and you need to check the application performance or behavior, how much time you need to give the response. Okay, that purpose you need to give the, this is the way you need to design the load testing and you can achieve the goal. Okay, yeah, this is the first one for load testing. Now it's moving to stress testing. Same thread group, jp upgrade gc stepping thread group I am used, and this is for the stress testing. Okay, stress testing main goal is you need to find out the breakdown point. Okay, unexpected load, and keep on you need to increase the load, right, uh, which time the server is breakdown, otherwise it's hanging, or otherwise you need to crash. That is the point you need to find out, that is the main goal. Okay, you can see now, first of all, the load is keep on increasing. Okay, the load keep on, you need to increase the load whenever you reach the final point you set up. Example, I will give the only 100 user load, after there is some specific duration you need to run, and you can ramp down. Okay, our goal keep on you need to increase the user load, the stress will be created. Okay, at the same time it's no need to give any ramp up this period point of view, you can directly also you need to hit that one. It's unexpected load you need to hit to the server, that time the server how you need to respond and able to give the response or not. That is our main objective, that purpose only you created this way. This way you need to design the scenario for stress testing purpose. It's a very simple, you can see total 100 threads, there is no waiting time, just 5 users starting, and next add 5 every 5 seconds, ramp up 0, total load I will give in 60 seconds. Okay, finally 20 users every 10 seconds you need to stop. This is what the sample way I will design, the same way based on your requirement, and you need to design that one. Okay, and one more thing, how you need to design these scenarios, right? Just one time you also practice this one. Whenever you practice, right, you also very easy you need to use. Okay. After another one, before endurance and spike testing, I will go to the volume testing. It's same type of load testing only. Okay, volume testing, another way it's called, same for load testing. The reason for load testing, he will hit to the first web server, but volume testing, it directly the database queries request will hit it to the database server. That reason you can directly you can design to the same load testing type only, you need to design this scenario. Okay, for the database testing, you can see I will given to the only 10 for sample point of view. Okay, just 10 users, there is no wait and start users. Next, add one user, one user for every 1 second. Wrap up also I will given one, and total 60 seconds you need to wait for the load, and every one user 1 second you need to stop. 10 users only ramp up and ramp down, and 60 seconds I will given for duration. For sample purpose I will design this one. In same way, how load you need to require, you need to run to the performance testing, right, and you need to design the scenarios and you can perform. That's all, there is no more any, especially you know to design anything. Okay, that is based on requirement, right? Requirement, it's a keep on change. Based on your requirement you can design it first. And first of all, you know how you need to use the stepping thread group, right? You can easily need to design that one. Okay, that is the main intention. Okay, this is the way you need to design the volume testing. And now you need to moving to important step for endurance testing. Okay, in endurance testing, another name called longer duration testing. Now I will use the, this is also stepping thread group I need to use it to you will design. Okay, endurance testing means it's a expected load only, but you need to find out the memory leakage. Just I will given, this is the long duration you need to run the test. Okay, as per our sample test I will give it to the 10 minutes, 10 users only. That way I will decide. Okay, your validation point of view, how much duration you required, that is sometime onset team will provided, sometime performance architect will provided the how long you need you require to the run the test. Okay, that details will provided. Otherwise anybody is not available, your application, any previously any person it's already done the performance testing, that documents anything results available, that results based you can suggest to the client. It's anything it's not available, based on your assumptions, you first based on server hardware configuration details based, you can run minimum user load, and you can run to um, the specific duration 3 hours or 4 hours you need to run, and you need to check one user you can run for 1 minute, how much memory you will consume. Okay, you need to check that one. Based on that one, how much of users you will give in, you can calculate. Okay, you calculate and you can provide it to the specific period only you need to run. Example, you run the 3 hours of the test. In 3 hours you did not find any issues, there is no an issue, right? And you need to ask to client and you can provide to some other long period you need to run. Okay, you will find any issue, right? Yeah, you can stop it, there is no any issue, and you can report that issues, what are the issues you will find out. And you need to, the back end also, backend there is a lot of stuff, not only one or two, you need to generate the AWS reports based on your database point of view. And every query, the load times, everything you need to check, the query processing time, query running time, fetching the data, updating the data. Okay, there is a lot of elements in backend, all the elements you need to take and you need to prove that one exactly, there is no issue. You reported something issue, right? You have a proof. You don't have any issues, yeah, there is not a problem. Okay, you reported issue but you don't have any proof, right? Development team, it's a very strongly it's a disagreed that one, that time client also it's not able to do anything. Okay, whatever test you performed, everything it's waste. Okay, that reason before you need to inform to anyone, or development team or scrum masters or a client anything, you have a proper proof. For software industry point of view, that is only currently running, everyone will doing. Okay, now maybe now you understand for endurance testing how we need to design this one. Okay, just I will given 10 users. Next, add just one user for 1 second, ramp up also for just 1 second I will given, 10 minutes You need to load, hold the load. Finally 1 user 1 second it needs to stop. It's a simply I will design whenever you run to the long duration period, right? This is also expected load only, but you need to run the long duration period. Okay, our sample test point of view I will design this way. Based on your requirement you can change it. Okay, this is the endurance testing. And same way endurance testing you need to design the ultimate thread group. Okay, this is how you need to design, right? Endurance testing through ultimate thread group. This is different one. Ultimate thread group user to, you can see started threads 10, initial delay 0, startup time 10 seconds, whole load for second 60 seconds and 1 minute, shutdown time 10 seconds. You can see 10 users will be ramp up, 10 seconds 60 seconds you need to load, and every 10 seconds it shut down. Okay, this is also you need to consider to the ultimate thread group user to, you need to achieve the endurance testing only, just period only you need to increase based on your requirement. That's all, there is nothing else. This is the one of the way you need to design very simply. Okay, another one, same endurance testing another method also it's available. Every step by step you need to design this one. Okay, how you need to design, right? You can see this is design is some little bit you need to take the attention. Every step you need to design, and duration also, and every step ramp up and ramp down also you need to design to the through ultimate thread group. Okay, first of all, start thread count, initial delay, startup time, whole load, shutdown time, right? First I will take the first 25 users I will give it to the start. 25 users, initial delay I will give 0, startup time and start thread count both are its same count. Okay, 25 I will give same 25. Okay, now whole load 300 seconds I will given, and shutdown time tight. First time you are doing, right, this one, start thread count plus startup time, total 25 plus 25, total 50 I will give it. Next, start thread count you can take the 50, right? This is the shutdown time, I will take the 50. Okay, you need to take the 50, right? In now startup time also you need to take 50 value you can give. Okay, how we need to calculate the initial delay? Initial delay means before initial delay plus startup time plus whole load for second. 0 plus 25 plus 300, total 325 I will give it. After 50, right, the shutdown time how we need to calculate, right, that one, 50 plus initial starting time, starting users 50 plus 25, total 75 I will give it. After you can move to this third one. Third one means this is one step, one step, one step, the step based. Okay, now it's a okay. Okay, yeah, now it's a 75, right? You need to take first to start of the trades in 75 you need to take 75, and after startup time also 75, same 75 you need to give. And how we need to calculate it, right? This one, before initial delay, startup time and whole load, 325 plus 50 plus 300, total 675. Finally the shutdown time 75 plus 25, total you need to consider 100. And next you can come to the 100. Okay, 100 users, 100 users, same startup time also you need to give same 100 only. Okay, now it's coming to the 100, right? You can see now you need to take the initial delay value 675 plus 75 plus 300, total 1050. And now 100, right? 100 plus 25, 125 you need to give the value. And third another step, you can take the 125 only users 125, same startup time 125, this one initial delay 1050 plus 100 plus 300, total 1450. And 125 plus 25 you need to calculate and give the shutdown 150. Okay, now you need to take the 150, right? You can calculate the shutdown time 150 you can take. Now you reached this point of view. Okay, this point you reached. Okay, 150, right? Startup time also 150. Initial delay 1450 plus 125 plus 300 you can calculate. Okay, now whole load, right? This load, it's a duration, you need to provide the duration. I will given 1800. Okay, total I will given 1800. I will give it around 25 minutes plus. Okay, now once you need to reach it, right? First step, this is the increment process. Okay, once you need to give the duration, now decrement process. Decrement means now what value you need to give it generally. 125 plus 25, right? Now decrement 150 minus 25, 125 you can give 125, right? Now you need to give the value 125. Now you will already coming this place 125, same 125 this place 1875 plus 150 plus 1800, 3825 you can give. Same whole load 300. Now you need to 125 minus 25, 100. Okay, now you need to take the 100 value, 100, and startup time also 100 only. This one 3825 plus 125 plus 300, total 4250. Load is 300 seconds and shutdown time 100 minus 25, you can take the 75. You can take the 75 value, same startup time 75. Initial delay 4250 plus 100 plus 300, total 4650, and 75 minus 25 is equal to 50. After, okay, now we need to take the 50, right? You can take the 50 value, same startup time was 50. This one 4650 plus 75 plus 300, 5025, and 50 minus 25 we can give take 25. 25, right? You need to take the 25, same startup time 25. This one 5025 plus 50 plus 300, 5375, and in the whole load is 300, and finally you need to give 0, means you need to come. Okay, this is the based. You need to give the increment, step by step you need to increase, and step by step you need to decrease. But this one you need to little bit, you need to practice this one 2 3 times. You able to understand how the increment process time, how we need to give the values you need to calculate it. I will take the first 25 users load based. I will take it based on your load starting based. You also you need to do. Okay, this is the way you need to design for the sample one. Just same test also, you need to give the duration only. You need to increase duration and user load. Just user load based, you can everything you need to change. Same format for the design, but changing for user load and another one duration only. Okay, this is the way you need to design to the endurance testing. Just 1 or 2 times you can practice it, right? You also able to easily need to design this one. Okay, now it's completed to the endurance testing almost. One is stepping thread group, another one ultimate thread group, another one also ultimate thread group. Okay, now it's completed, right? Endurance testing also. The last one, spike testing. Okay, the spike testing, you need to use the ultimate thread group only. Okay, our main goal for spike testing, you need to expected user load, but you need to find the abnormal condition, means up and downs you need to find out. Okay, how you need to design to the that type of scenarios. Okay, how you need to design to the spike testing achieving goal, how you need to design that one. You can see this is the very important point. How you need to go to the users will be increased, how given the duration, and how you need to come to the sudden spikes, how you need to gradually down, how duration you need to running sudden spikes, how much duration, and gradually down, and period, and gradually down, and period, and finally you need to at log out the users. Okay, how you need to design this scenario. Okay, this type of scenarios, right? Same I will take in how endurance testing I have designed, right? Starting 25 users, same format, just a little bit changes. Okay. Now you need to proceed to this first initially starting time. I will take him to the 25 users first. Initial delay 0. Startup time same 25 users I will given. Load 300. 25 plus 25 total 50. 50 seconds I will give the shutdown time. Now users will be loaded and coming to this point. And the second one, it's a 50, right? You need to increment moving up. 50, right? 50 startup time 50. This one 0 plus 25 plus 300. 325 duration 300 seconds. 50 plus 25 you need to calculate 75 I will give it. Now users will be coming to this point. Now you need to see this. I need this sudden spike. Okay, now you need to take the 75, right? No, you did not take 75. I need to take different value. I will take 120. Okay, I will take 120. I will take 120 and startup time I will give in 0. Whenever you give the 0, right? Started threads 120, startup time you give 0, right? This sudden spike will be happen. Okay, and initial delay 325 plus 50 plus 300 675 you need to give the value. This is same format you will proceed. And this one I will give it 25 seconds. Okay, 25 seconds means whenever you reach the this long duration and you need to come to this place, right? 25 based 25 seconds based you need to down until this point. And another one, you can see now we need to come to down and duration, right? What you need to do, I will give it to the 50 users. Okay, I will give the 50 users. 50 users and startup time I will give it 25 seconds. That reason only you can see the zigzag format, right? 25 users only, that reason this format will be given. 50 users and 25 seconds is the startup time. The period also same, load period 300 seconds. And this one 675 plus 0 plus 50 total 725. And finally you need to give the 0. Last one, shutdown time 0. Why you need to give 0, right? Whenever you need to reach the this load to the our general standard point of view. Okay, 50, right? 50 users, right? That reason it need to come same line, it need to come to 50. The users will be down. Okay, once you need to reach the 50 and this is the whole load 300 seconds, this point you need to come. Now you need to stop 0. Okay, I need to come sudden upright. You can see next I will take in 200 users. 200 users, startup time 0. Whenever you give 0, the highest big spike we need to come based on user load. 200 is the top. After this one, you everyone you know 725 plus 25 plus 300 1050. This point of view. Now you need to give the users, right? And finally you need to give same format. The shutdown you need to give 50. Okay, shutdown you need to give 50. I will give in 50 means same format only you need to ramp down. I will, that reason I will give the 50. The duration 300 already. This point now it's available. Now we need to take same 50 this place. Same 50 for startup time. This one 1050 plus 0 plus 300 1350. And you need to remove to the 50 minus 25 you need to take same ramp down. How ramp up you need to come, same ramp down 25 I will take it. Now we need to moving to this point of it's available now. Now 25 same 25, this one 1350 plus 50 plus 300 1700. Whole load 300 seconds. Now we need to give 0. This point of view can ramp down. Okay, this is the way. Each and every step you need to design and how the spikes you need to design, right? That is based on your requirement based. You need to ramp up and ramp down means increment and decrement process. And wherever you require the spikes you need to design and how much load, how much of duration, everything based on your requirement you need to design and you achieve your goal. Okay, yeah, this is the way guys you need to design this spike testing. In my experience most of the time I will perform one is load, one is stress, one is endurance testing. This type of testings only I have performed most of the times. Spike and volume still in my experience I did not find anywhere anybody, there is no, I did not get any requirement. Okay, first one load testing, it's a very primary one. Second one stress, yeah, this one also it's most of the time you need to perform. Endurance testing also it's commonly I will get. Okay, anybody you are already working experience for the spike and volume testing, just you can please mention the what are the requirement based how you need to achieve that goal and what are the element how you need to do that one. Just you can mention the comment based. Okay, I will proceed my end and I will create the some other videos for I will show you. Okay, how you need to achieve your goal also. Okay, now guys, maybe now you need to understand. Okay, how you need to done this, how you need to design the load testing, stress, endurance. Okay, there are three ways: endurance and the spike and volume. Okay, yeah, that's all guys, this video. I will connect to my next video and I will provide the another performance testing related details and execution also, how we need to do. Yeah, that's all guys, this video. I will connect to my next video. Bye everyone.